Aloha! I'm Eric Anderson, pastor of Church of the Holy Cross, United Church of Christ in Hilo, Hawaii, and here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about the 5th chapter of 1 Thessalonians. The passage surprised me. It probably shouldn't. But I tend to think of the theme of the unexpected return or the unpredictable time of the full emergence of the reign of God into the world as a theme that you find in the Gospels. Well, you do find it in the Gospels. Last week's lectionary selection from Matthew was the story of the bridesmaids, the 5 who had prepared and brought extra oil in case of the bridegroom's delay, and the 5 who had brought just enough, which, with the bridegroom delayed, turned out to be not enough. Just before that, in Matthew's Gospel, Jesus told the story about the homeowner whose residence was burgled in the night. If he had known that the thief was coming, he would have been home to prevent it. And here in 1 Thessalonians, Paul took up that same image, the thief in the night. The day of the Lord will come like a thief in the night. It's one of those marvelous reversal images, isn't it? We live 20 centuries after the 1st century. For us, the delay in the full emergence of the realm of God is an old story. To the Apostle Paul, writing earliest of those that have been preserved in the New Testament, for Matthew, writing some years later, for those other letter writers and gospel writers and sermon writers and reflectors whose work also we have in the New Testament, this was a central question. Jesus had come, but then Jesus had gone. When would he be back? When would we see God's full grace and glory, God's justice and God's forgiveness revealed in the world? And the answer that they came up with was, not yet, but be prepared. In the 21st century, some are looking for an imminent return of Jesus. Others are not. We do, I observe, have a tendency to look for messiahs in a lot of other places. Folks look for messiahs in political candidates, whether that be president or vice president or a local member of the county council. Folks look for messiahs in business leaders or in union leaders, sort of depending on their place in life. For heaven's sake, we look for messiahs in actors and actresses, in athletes, and even occasionally in pastors, rabbis, priests. I think it's good to be looking for the return of the Messiah, in the sense that it is good to be prepared. The preparation is worth doing no matter whether the Messiah returns today, tomorrow, or many years from now, because the preparation is love and compassion and care. The preparation is prayer and worship. The preparation is living in faithfulness to God and at perfect peace with our neighbor. The preparation is worth doing, no matter when the Messiah comes. That's what I'm thinking. I'm curious to hear what you're thinking. So send me an email or leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. From Church of the Holy Cross, UCC in Hilo, Hawaii, that's what I'm thinking.